I've come to New York for a lot of different things in my life and been part of a lot of incredible businesses. But nothing quite like this experience have I had happen to me in my life, where I have felt for the last 12, 13 years so incredibly fulfilled with being part of not only just recreating a sport, but history making in the world of something that is so powerful, and yet there's so many people in the world that really don't know much about it.
From plan to action, what does it take to reshape an industry? Recreational fishing became something more with the first bass fishing tournaments back in the late 60s and early 70s. But when Irwin Jacobs turned his energy and intellect towards a sport that was barely visible to the average sports fan, he uncovered the true potential of one of the most popular pastimes around the globe.
Irwin made such an impact on the sport of bass fishing. I was so impressed when, when he come out with the FLW tour.
He never took his eye off the ball. He always knew how to sell something and wasn't scared to take any chances. And it made bass fishing better.
He really had a love for the tournament fishermen, the guys and girls that was out here trying to make a living doing this. And I think that's really what fueled his passion to try to make this game greater than it was.
I'm so appreciative of what Irwin's done in this sport because he's made it a true sport. He just had a vision for a much bigger stage than what we were currently at, and we're feeling the fruits of it now.
A true entrepreneur, Irwin Jacobs purchased Ranger boats in the early 90s and then took one of the boldest steps of his career. He bought the well-respected tournament organization Operation Bass, headquartered near the banks of legendary Kentucky Lake. Together, a new company was born, FLW, and the fishing world has never been the same. Walmart was the first big consumer brand to sign on, but more followed. And with more retail brands came more exposure, as FLW proved to be a model of how to grow the sport of bass fishing.
Thanks to him bringing the non-endemics in, thanks to that, it enabled me to fish for a living.
And when he came in with his vision of the fishing industry, it exploded to a whole nother level.
Broadcast news, magazine profiles, and celebrities took notice and joined the movement. A growing company requires many hands, and FLW's team was ready to put in the hard work to help the tournament anglers and fans enjoy a festive and competitive event that drew comparisons to the other great blue-collar sport, NASCAR. Along with explosive growth and innovative live coverage, Irwin Jacobs had one more goal: to create the biggest payday in bass fishing history, to reward the hardworking anglers of this sport with prize money beyond anything anyone had offered before, enough money to truly change their lives.
Bass fishing's first instant millionaire, Photos Roll, Scott Suggs.
It's quite remarkable that I can stand up here 12 years after we started this with someone like yourself and hand them a check for $1 million. Scott, congratulations to you.
Irwin's family shared his entrepreneurial spirit from day one. At every crucial decision for FLW, Irwin was proud to have his daughter Tricia beside him, as well as the many key employees that make up the FLW family. The passion they brought to everything they did was fully realized when FLW became a worldwide sports league. Initially joined by China, Canada, Korea, and South Africa, today, FLW is proud to partner with almost a dozen other countries, holding bass fishing tournaments and sending their anglers to compete with the best that America has to offer. Now, a true world championship is at stake.
Irwin had so many great ideas, and years ago he thought, this needs to be worldwide, fishing league worldwide. And we're successful now. I mean, I've traveled to South Korea this past season, and that's because of Irwin Jacobs. When you look at that, and we look 10 years from now, it's just gonna be unbelievable.
Not only did his vision raise the bar for us professional fishermen, his vision for the high school and college anglers raised the bar through all generations of fishermen.
From high school to college to weekend anglers, more men and women are getting involved every day in a pastime as old as mankind, and finding brotherhood through a shared spirit of competition. And the path to a professional career is clear for thousands of dreamers. FLW has become the trusted name in tournament fishing excellence. From plan to action, the necessary ingredient for change is vision. And Irwin Jacobs was a true visionary who guided FLW and pushed this sport to become what it is today.
And yes, I've probably lived more than one life in a lifetime, but it's been one hell of a ride, I can tell you.